Arudia, an ancient land where gods walk among men. A living, breathing high fantasy world that we want to put into your hands. But we cannot do this alone. In order to bring you back to what tabletop is all about, combat, exploration, adventure, we need your help to bring it to life. By supporting us on Patreon, you can support this project and the cast of Moonskull, with our promise that we will answer to the only people that matter. You. Legend Seeker. Your legend starts here. Forge your path. Shape your destiny.
Just sit quietly for a second. Oh my God, we're doing it live. The Miracle Bar has not been reset. It has $20 on it. And I see that's because Rory is trying to blame the bad dragon shards in his laptop for someone named J2 who doesn't exist. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, Benny. Thanks, Rory. Thank you very much. Let's just start off with that. JT's not a real player.
So much BS. Call shenanigans.
Players are revolting. Oh, hey, welcome back to the Shattered Sigil. Before I forget all of those things, we get down to brass tacks real fast. Before I introduce everyone else, let's talk about what we got. We had like 30 likes, 50 comments. Awesome, thanks. I know Rhythm got in there and was making the hard last minute push, and then people are just getting there and just commenting on commenting. So I think they're gaming the system to gain bennies for the players, which it's questionable ethics and morals.
You just stole a Benny. I don't think you get to talk.
I didn't steal a Benny.
Clearly, hate or hate the game.
Clearly, it happens. So everyone gets 2 bennies, and I mean everyone. And then if you haven't seen the fan art, go check it out because it was really good. It was what? It was it was
tipping a veteran, man.
That's right. You tipping a veteran a random gold crown and the dwarf flipping out about it. Then Axiom in his Adidas tracksuit and his 40 of oil.
The Adidas tracksuit one was the freaking best.
Fucking Goblin Leering Center. It was terrible.
And then I did one based off of Gary Oldman in True Romance. It turned out okay.
Looks awesome. Oh man. All right. Other than that, let's introduce everyone. I'm glad to be back on this Sunday afternoon. It is outstandingly hot in Memphis because of course it is. We're already just going to skip summer or spring, I guess, and go right to summer. Outstanding. Frost, what's been going on, man?
Mainly dealing with mud, lots of mud. It's gotten up over freezing, and so everything out near me in the woods and everywhere is misty and mud. And the cats, they love it, especially the lighter colored cats. They roll around, they have fun, they come in, and like, hey, how you doing? Great.
Nice.
So yeah, I've been dealing with that.
Outstanding. That's always the best.
I'm ready for no mud today, so let's not have any mudness. We're in a totally nice part of town, right?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be mud. It's
Crap.
mostly going to be wet feces and drizzle water. You have gray water rain. That's what happens in EBERRON. You got to get back up higher.
Well,
Yeah,
then,
you really do.
good thing
We
I'm
need to get
short.
back into actual civilization, where real people are.
You just stand under Axiom for his umbrella nature.
I
his
live to
size.
serve.
Speaking of Axiom, what's going on, man? How are you doing?
Doing all right. Just got back from a little 36-hour trip to Houston and back. Little pop in, pop out, and glad to be home and ready to see if Axiom's got his taste for blood back after killing one person and realizing these flesh bags are pretty easy to slaughter. I remember.
Yeah, that's
a little
100% true.
Might have unlocked a monster already. I
Oh, it's
joke. I
unfortunate.
joke. I'm
It's fine.
peaceful. I'm a peaceful robot.
If you're not a living person, is it really homicide?
One
Just
could
saying.
make the argument.
I'm just saying. For our bottom row, Sendrigan, how are you doing? We'll just go around counterclockwise.
Power
We'll go
Doing
winner
well.
shows.
Yeah, doing well. Just feeling sad that Kasimir just maybe his death scene with his crossbow in the back of his
No.
neck, but you know,
It's
No.
okay. This is how he wanted to go out, drunk in the sewers.
I think he can
Right.
tank it. He'll be all right.
Yeah, that would be too easy. That's too easy. That's too easy of a move. Too easy. Awesome.
There does Benny, the crossbow bolt ricochets off his hard head and kills the other guy.
It goes right back in the crossbow. And last but not least, Rhythm, what's going on, man?
Not a whole lot other than being, as always, incredibly excited about this fucking game, man. EBERRON, dude. I just can't. I can't. Let's get into it. I don't even care anymore.
Wait.
This is,
He's
Do
ready.
you like EBERRON?
hey, Kasimir.
I thought you liked Aragon. I'm sorry, I got it all
Oh,
wrong. Or
no.
Tarragon. I don't know. It was something.
Get out of here with your tea crap.
Teflon. He's a big cooker.
Oh man. All right. Well, yeah, let's make the slide over, bring the VTT back up. I have a new setup because I sometimes have real weird days and I decide that I'm going to change things around. And so everything is in a different position. If I'm out of frame, it is what it is. I've got my standing desk back up because nothing works when you've broken your spine twice by falling off of mobile platforms. Long story from my military channel. Anyway, also we're going to, looks like we're going to be on hiatus next Sunday, so everyone can make a note of that. There's a few things going on, and then we'll be right back at it. Then whatever Sunday that is. I don't have a calendar in front of me, so I am not
I go BS.
yeah, whatever day it is. Whatever day it is. I am not gonna start with 2 bennies, even though, or 3 bennies. If Rory wants to put in the stupid chat who he wants the benny to go to since he spent that money, or does he want to just reserve it for JT's character since it was meant for JT's character? I guess we could play fair with the other streams that go on. It makes me sick to say that, but right. But where we left off, Ash, I told you recognize the dwarf that is behind Kasimir with that crossbow pointed to the back of his skull, and he's looking at you. He's looking back at Kaz. Kaz, you feel the bite of the bolt. It's not hard. It's not brutal or anything, but you definitely know it's there. You see his eyes are scanning around the room. He looks back at you, and he just smiles and smirks. Ashen fucking Vek. Well. What brings you back to this part of the town?
just slumming it, you know, hoping to run into you again because I've enjoyed our previous encounters. You still dipping your crossbow bolts in adder venom from the Zendrick jungles?
Take a penny. Now, you know better than anyone that would be against the king's wishes and would be highly illegal and unorthodox.
Yes, something right in line with the king's shadows.
So,
Kasimir's just going to raise his hand. Which king?
yes. Yes.
Which king?
Oh, the king of Brayland, of course.
Oh.
There's only one rightful king right now.
All right. Okay.
I'm sure you have some disagreements, but since your queen is unresponsive at the time, I guess we're just going to have to leave it at this. A hand goes on your shoulder, Kasimir, and he pushes you slightly forward.
Okay. He steps forward. He just kind of brings his hands up and then turns around, puts his hands on his hips, and stands next to Ashen. So
Nice.
Look over at him. Friend?
Ash, let me ask you a question. How long have you secretly been in the service of the Dark Lanterns?
Oh, well, that's classified, but I'd say
Well, player knowledge and character knowledge are two vastly different things.
going on 5 years.
5 years. I didn't say you worked for him. There's a lot of steps if you're not in the spy game of how someone can work and be part of an organization. All right. For about 5 years, you've been known to the Dark Lanterns, correct? Is what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Outstanding. Yeah. So for those 5 years, you've had your ups and downs. Those travails have sort of helped shape what's been going on with your interaction with this. But at least you're known to the Dark Lanterns. And you know a little bit about what their operating patterns are. You do understand, what they do. House Orion, so Vane, you are also well aware of a Dark Lantern. You're not 100% sure, he is a Dark Lantern. No one's really said that yet, but there's a few ways of putting two and two together, and he doesn't come off as poor, a thug. His gear is preeminent. It is dragon shard covered. A lot of it is made from enchanted woods or enchanted metals or enchanted leathers or other items to give, he exudes a professional demeanor about himself. And he also happens to know Ash, which I don't know. How long have you suspected that Ash is maybe not everything he seems to be, Vane?
Well, I know enough about Kalistars, or at least suspect enough about Kalistars to assume that they're always never what we assume they are, and more than we think they can be. I think since our actual departure from Siri would likely be when I assumed that Ashen was a little bit more than just a Kalistari refugee, because he my assumption then would be like he was able to conduct himself in a manner that suggested either training or someone competent enough that would be an asset.
Okay.
But which direction that was, I would not have known.
100% the question.
And since he always questions me, I'm gonna just assume he it wasn't competent enough to be recruited.
All right, outstanding. Take a penny for that, because you're playing into your jingoism very well internally. I'm assuming Vane is just sort of standing there sneering that little arrogant sneer at
that guy here, and I'm just like, Ashen, who the fuck is this?
Now, go ahead, Ashen.
Well, it depends on what day you're talking about. You still going by Garrick, or have you working out of that pottery shop, or now are you like selling wagon wheels down the street? Or your favorite cover, is it just being a bum, getting spare change and smelling piss and shit every day?
I'm not sure that last one wasn't meant to be hurtful, but I'll assume you mean the best. But yes, no, we've moved beyond some of that since we last met. No, now I'm working on something else, and it just you four just happen to stumble right into I don't know, a nest of vipers. It looks like, but there's a few things you don't know. One, if you need to address me, you can call me Talisman. Two,
Like the jewelry?
like the jewelry, correct. Always the Warforged on top of things. I'm so glad
Reach
you
up
guys
and-
have one.
Reach up and pat him on the shoulder. God, buddy.
Yes. Two, who is that? And he's pointing down to the person you drug in here.
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out right now. He eliminated our contact, so we're.
Your contact. Well, Ash. Last time we talked, it was like, oh, you guys made me do this. And I had to remind you that, in fact, no one ever makes you do anything. But please go on. Your contact.
Well, I should really. What are you doing here anyway?
I'm afraid that's not how this process works, Ash. Ash, why don't you introduce your friends?
Well, the short one here is slightly smelling of alcohol. This is Kasimir, and
As
I'm
you
sure-
are talking, I'm just just take a step forward.
I'm sure-
Dorian,
I'm sure you've heard of Rail Vane of House Orion. Pretty much everyone, I
Especially
think, has heard of him.
clocking all of the description you put into the finery of their equipment. Definitely taking that step forward to introduce myself.
Dorian, Kasimir. Wait, you're not the Kasimir of Easton Forge, are you? In Siri. Are you that Kasimir?
Maybe. If you have a problem with anything that I made,
No.
I can assure you.
No. Quite the contrary. There's a little device that you managed to get across the lines very well, and it's paying dividends. And if that is you, tip of the hat, good sir. Well done, very well done. I'm sorry, Ash. You were
just give him a little salute in which hand. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Ash. You were going to introduce your Warforged companion.
Yes, last but not least here, this is Axiom.
Axiom.
I am
Axiom, what was your model and purpose, Axiom?
Death. War.
You were built to combat, so
I am Axiom of the Flame, and who he calls contact, I call murderer. To be judged.
Well, what a coincidence. We seem to have Ashen at complete odds with another person that he is known to run with. What a turn of events this must be. And I'm sorry, and a member of House of Dorian. And Dorian, you are far from home. Are you still with the house, or have we been excoriated yet?
I don't see why that is of your concern.
Oh, well, that's
You have
fine.
not-
I'll find out.
Okay. Have fun finding out.
So, now that we have a contact and or a murderer, depending on who you believe.
And just look over to Ashen. Seriously, Ashen, the fuck is this?
Well, I mean, part of a vast intelligence network. So I'm assuming that he's got other agents outside. So that's why I'm not suggesting we just take him out right now. I say this in a mind link. I don't say this out loud.
I say out loud, one falls as easy as 5, as easy as 20.
Sure.
Yes, that is how logging works, of course.
That is. That's fair. I'm not here for you. Well, not yet. But I am curious as to how you've managed to stumble into, well, a little bit of a controversy, if you will.
We're very good at this.
What
Take a penny.
What do you mean by controversy? We are here performing a service for an employer, and you just walk in here. I explain it to me, I guess. Where this what the controversy we could have? Were you protecting these vile miscreants?
Oh, no. On the contrary, but the body that you left a little bit back, do you know who that was?
A dead guy.
Sort of. Yes. And
The,
I take
the
it
gnome, right? You mean
the gnome, yes. The gnome. I do mean the gnome. Yes, very much do I mean the gnome. The gnome whose body has been remanded to the custody of the city watch.
There's actually city watch down here. What is happening?
Well, instead of you, Talisman,
Take a
asking
penny.
us all these questions that you know the answers to, how about you just help us out and let us know what's happening?
No. See, that's the key thing. I don't know if you're just simply silly enough to have become involved and entangled in this little situation, or your employer, which I assume is still someone at Margrave University, if I had to put a Galifar on it, has a little more interest in what is happening.
He is.
We were
pretty
guided by
good.
the flame. That is all you need to know.
Okay, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. Were the rest of you guided by the flame as well, or?
No, we were guided here by instruction to meet with an individual named Topaz.
Topaz, you say? That's a really interesting name for someone. Almost like Talisman is a very interesting name for someone.
Just giving this intelligence dude all the information for free, aren't you? Good grief.
What? Why do I? What matter is it? He's dead.
Oh, well. He might be dead, but the dead can still speak.
Yes, the dead often tell more than the living.
Well done. Well done.
Just kind of look around, look at him.
I read philosophy books in the church.
That's good. That's good. So again, what was your interest in the gnome? Please. I'm not here to hurt you. I promise.
He was in communication with our employer, and we were here on her behalf to receive said communication.
Okay. But
unfortunately, he's dead now.
That's true. That's true. So,
but if you can have him tell us what that information was, that'd be great. I'll accept it.
Wow.
She will be very sad to find out that her lover has been horribly murdered. But beyond that, it's
her lover.
Of course. They are two gnomes of consenting age.
Talisman locks eyes with you, Kasimir. Like, that look like, are you going to tell him?
He just kind of shrugs and reaches down to his belt and just kind of looks away and takes a drink.
Anyway, Talisman, if there's any doubt in your mind, you can see clearly we have stumbled into something. Obviously, you are not the crack team that that I'm used to working with.
Take a penny. I understand that. So you were told, you were paid by a employer, a female employer, of a, in your words, Vane Dorian, an amorous relationship with said deceased gnome, whom Ashen refers to as a contact, and our righteous friend Axiom referred to as a murderer. And I still don't know why you were just told, hey, go meet this person at this place at a very specific time in a very specific location?
We have told you enough. They might fear you. I do not. It is your turn to speak.
What are you? I just said we were here for whatever.
You talk and say nothing. I have no patience for this. Say what you want to say.
I'm just asking, what do you know about the gnome? Why were you here to meet a gnome?
We have already
His
told you
name was Topaz. He's here with information we were supposed to get back to our employer. He's dead now, and we can't do that.
That
But
is
you
all
said
there
that
is
he
to
can
say.
You said he could speak to us if he is dead. So please, if you can do that, just have him give me the information so I can
Point
go
to
back
this
my
guy
employer.
and just say, he stole his stuff. We're looking for information, but
Wait,
I
he
can
stole
make
this
him
one-
stuff?
speak.
This one on the ground. Vane, give me a persuasion roll, please.
I can roll those.
Do it.
I can't believe I'm the
it.
one with the most persuasion. I'm a damn war
Stick with a
forward.
five.
Crazy dog.
That's right. All right. It's like, okay, fine. You're just randomly, innocently here to meet the gnome, and you have no idea of why someone would send you to meet a gnome. They just wanted you to come hang out on the streets in Lower Dura, in quite possibly, not quite the worst, but a very bad place.
It's
Bring
not
back
that bad.
communication, like I said.
And bring back communications. Yes, I know that, but what communications? What would the gnome was supposed to tell you?
It is not a soldier's job to question orders.
Oh, but
Whoa! I'm not a soldier.
We are all soldiers.
You and Charles
in
say the same time.
War of
but
the
he's not a
Flame.
soldier. In point of fact, and Kasimir, my kinfolk, yes, this unfortunate individual. What things did he steal?
Well, you may have noticed the gnome was quite naked. So everything, even his shoes.
Fair enough. They're probably,
Shoes.
to be fair, they're probably back close to where they were messing with the body.
Could be. We chased them. We got the one, but yes.
I heard. The other
one
was very
didn't make
good.
it.
No, it was good. You guys ran them down very well. It was very well done. You impressed quite a few eyes today, or tonight, I should say.
I mean, it's not the first time I've done that, but still.
What I
That makes Kasimir chuckle. And cough. Oh boy. Does that warehouse mean anything to you? 33?
Oh, look at that! Suddenly, there's more information brewing. Axiom, do you see how this works? Where I haven't really said anything, but neither have any of you, and now we know there's a warehouse involved. The warehouse does mean something to me. Thank you, kinfolk.
Too much.
Thank you, Kasimir. Yes.
He just takes another sip.
Why would you have interest in the warehouse? Was the warehouse something that the gnome was going to provide to you, some information or a key or other assets and locations, and you would take that back to your employer?
We're meeting him there. Something about that place, or he liked it? I don't.
Yeah.
His favorite
Very
warehouse? I don't know.
It was just a location.
Was it?
I will say, and I'll turn away from him and look at the rest of my group. I mean, she was just attacked. Maybe it has something to do with that. And then I'll look back like, oh shit, I just said something.
So, yes, the warehouse is of interest. Since you four are already here, and well, I have a great deal of interest in what our unconscious friend will eventually say.
And I
Ash.
you. Yes.
Ash,
Yes.
are you planning on? Because I'm taking this thug with me. He has some things to answer for. But are you planning on continuing to investigate the warehouse if I am to leave you up to your own devices?
Well, is that going to put us in your crosshairs, or could we
Not at
perhaps
all.
find?
In fact, I would be very, very grateful if you were to, I don't know, maybe provide any information on what you find or see in there.
Of course, I'm sure we could arrange an equitable arrangement. We're not a charity organization, so I'm sure that you have some
Of course.
Galifars you'd like to offer us for our service.
Of course. You bring me the information and you will be well compensated by the crown.
Are we not to be bought like common whores?
We are very, very much uncommon whores.
You two take a penny.
There's nothing common about us. Look at Kasimir.
That is unfortunately true.
What information is it that you are looking for? Because we still have information that we have to bring back to our employer, and it was of a sensitive, likely romantic type between the two of them.
Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. I just, Ash, you understand what I look for. Anything out of the ordinary, anything that would stand out to, any of you as being peculiar, odd in any way, shape, or form. And that's all. The little details matter.
Well, perhaps you want to stay with us for a while longer during the interrogation. Perhaps my companions could learn something of your methods. Certainly
No.
could benefit.
No. I'm afraid we have a very special place for very special people who find themselves on the wrong side of the king's justice. Oh, also, he begins moving towards the body and grabs him by the scruff of his neck, and he has that crossbow still out, and he's pulling him up. That he's a dwarf, so he's pulling this grown-ass man up to that dwarf chest height, and he's got him on his knees and looking around at the four of you. Yeah, one more thing. Be mindful of the door to the warehouse. It has eyes. And he steps backwards and begins dragging. Dude's legs unfold as he begins pulling him backwards towards the doorway leading out of this place. Ash knows where to find me.
I just shrug. I just look here. Yeah.
I do not like this, but I will go to keep you all safe.
I will say it is convenient that we don't have to deal with this unconscious guy anymore.
I looked forward to having him be judged by the flame.
Well, there's still time. At some point, perhaps he will be judged by the flame, and perhaps this is the judgment that's happening. But in the meantime, I feel like we should return to that warehouse for some more reconnoitering.
The guy's gone at this point, right? Talisman's gone.
Yeah, unless you guys do something crazy to intercede, he is just dragging this dude off and maneuvering into the deeper shadows of some of the grimier alleyways.
With him gone, and after a little bit of turn to Ash with some more serious demeanor. What have you gotten us involved with the Dark Lanterns for?
What are the Dark Lanterns?
They're an intelligence agency. Prior to the war, they worked for all of the country. Now, but they were always based out of Brayland, and now that the 5 siblings have split up, they are Brayland's intelligence agency, but they have the most history and network and contacts. So it's better to work with them than to try to work opposed to them. We would find ourselves with obstacles and blockades. That's the light method at every turn. So perhaps we could work this to our advantage and find out some more.
Why would we have gotten the attention of these people? They are not to be fucked with. Axiom, I know that you did not serve in this capacity, but there were war forces that were assassins, spies of that type
Yes.
of nature.
I am aware.
Imagine that this is just the squishy version of that.
I understand, but we're involved. We're involved whether we like it or not. I didn't invite him through that door, but he came through the door, so now we just have to deal with what's going on, and we try to make the
Take
best
it
of
our missions have crossed with theirs. That is why they got involved.
We definitely don't want that.
I believe it is too late.
Clearly, there's something much larger going on. I'm not sure if he knows about that giant golden.
We best not speak it if they walk in shadows.
That's true.
Just a loud cough.
At least those of my kind who walked in shadows did not speak as much as that one.
Well, he's always been kind of chatty about in that way.
Okay. Do we just get this over with? Give them whatever we can get away with giving them, and then hope we never see them again for the love of the seven. Or is it the 9? Sorry, it's the 9.
9, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, the
So
sovereign
that
host,
was the
yeah.
9.
You could choose your own. You just cut a couple out that you don't like.
Right.
Favorite or the 7.
No, when
Yeah,
dealing
at
with
least
the
you-
Dark Lanterns, I'm gonna invoke all freaking 9.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go.
I was like, at least you didn't say by the word of the 6, and then everyone would
Yeah.
stare at you.
I will trust in all of you as I always have. If you believe this is the path, I will follow you on it.
I don't want to walk this path at all. I just think we need to do it so that we don't just get sniped in our sleep or poisoned to death, or in your case, like put into a recycler, or poisoned to death, or in your case, like put into a recycler or something. Like, we don't need any of that to happen. Let's just get this over with. See what is in Warehouse 33.
You are weak to let fear guide your actions. If you wish not to do it, then we should not do it.
We're gonna.
Kasimir's just like, I wish I had some something small, kernel-like that was crunchy I could eat while watching this. But he's just gonna say, I just want to know what's going on in the warehouse and why they killed him.
Yeah, I mean,
fried rat ears somewhere you can grab.
wolf nipple chips, ocelot
Yeah.
beans, whatever.
There you go. Right.
Those things, yeah.
Oh man,
yeah, it's
artificer turned alchemist.
we're still working for the professor. Topaz has been eliminated, but there's
She's
maybe
going to
more
be so
clues
hard
about
to
that
open.
warehouse we can bring back to her. At the same time, the Dark Lanterns are going to pay us for doing the same. We're going to get paid for we're getting paid twice for the same job. I think it's a win-win.
Topaz, Talisman, you wear both. They both begin with T. There might be something there.
That's a good place to
I'll
start.
once
Actually,
more
You worked on
reach
that.
up and pat him on his shoulder. You got it, buddy. Just keep that in mind as we move on with this. Anything could be involved with anything. Look for the patterns. You got the one already. Good
Try
job.
not to get mind controlled on this mission.
That just happened the one time.
Or twice.
It happened twice, my friend.
Don't let it happen again.
Third time's too many.
Yeah. So yeah, what do you? The 4 of you have some choices. What do you guys want to do?
I will
think we
follow
should-
the lead of the party.
I think we should return to the warehouse, but I think we should try to like scout an alternate entrance other than the door. Like if there's like a
Probably a good
window.
idea.
Like just got. Well, I mean, maybe hate to say this, but Railvane, maybe you could try to scout with your
Do what I do. Yes.
ability to
I
fly.
do
Yes.
what I do. Yeah.
Could you do that thing that you do?
Yes.
Mm,
Do the
yes.
thing that only I can do. Yes, that is exactly what. Let's just get this. I got a headache now, and I know.
Ooh.
that
He's
Silver
gonna reach
Flame-
down, grab his flask,
Oh,
pull it out.
I will totally take a big old drink of this, and then be really disappointed that it's not of any good quality.
No, it's literally just cheap alcohol.
Why would you carry this when you could carry so much better stuff could go in there? We need
like
to have a discussion about the proper use of a flask. You
It's
are
like
not doing
straight
it right.
Warforged cleaner.
Yeah.
It's about the end result, not the journey.
No, my friend, the journey is the reason why you drink anything. You take a journey. The end result is just you passed out in a corner somewhere, and nobody wants that bit.
I knew a white
You
wizard who spoke
take
about the
everything
journey.
you
Mm. And he's kind of actually thinking, now that you've said this to him in this way, he's like,
It is the act of getting drunk that is what.
no,
You know what? This
no.
is not the time or the place to discuss the intricacies of a proper wine. We will
Why?
deal with this another time.
He's just
Or
gonna-
spirit or beer or whatever it is that your
Oh.
kind has to deal with.
Okay,
We
Your
will go
kind.
down there.
Good point.
If we are to
Someday,
do
my
this, let
friend.
us do it.
Someday, my friend, we will take a ride into Andere, and I will introduce you to the fine establishments there. Then your whole life will change for the better.
He'll just give you a very skeptical dwarven look.
I don't believe him either.
all right. Well, let's get on with this. This is enough. I'm just
Yes. Yeah,
smell
Yeah,
this.
it's like Vane, fly into danger.
Yes.
that's what I do.
And protect your mind once again. Keep it safe.
Okay. Okay, one of these times, one of you are going to have to take the burden of getting mind controlled, and then everybody will know what's happening.
Perhaps the silver flame could help him strengthen his
Dad.
resolve.
No one wants
It
to
only
go in
helps
there.
those who are strong in mind, body, and soul.
Jesus Christ.
I thought it is meant to burn chaff away, but whatever. We
Oh.
will,
Burns away weakness. Pray it never
Right.
touches you.
let's get
So
out
you
of
guys need
this
to get-
hole we've just
You
took.
guys have to get back to the warehouse, which, that in itself isn't a huge deal. The crowd has, it's not like they're still gathered up. There's no police cars anywhere. It's still keeping traffic blocked up because you guys did a thing
Who cares about-
a little back. Yeah, you're in Lower Dura. There are people die every minute. There is another terrible thing that happens in Lower Dura, and especially in an area that no one really gives a crap about. Winding your way back to warehouse.
Talisman did say that there were the town guard down here, so as I'm going, like pulling that hood up real deep and like acted super shifty and crap because I don't know any other way to do it.
Oh, what if they think I'm slumming? Yeah, you don't see the presence of the Sharn City Watch here. The assumption is that they probably have eyes and ears in the district. They definitely are going to have snitches and paid informants that will, drop note to them for the smallest of a copper. But an overwhelming presence, not really too much. They will patrol, but this place is kind of left to its own accords for a lot of the moments. Winding your way back to the warehouse, you lock eyes on the warehouse. You are some distance from it. We're assuming that you're keeping that safe distance for now, sort of peering around corners or wherever alleyway you've tucked yourselves into to get a good general layout of the warehouse. You see how it's situated up against, there's the tower itself, and then the warehouse is there's an entrance into that warehouse as part of that the tower base where you're currently at. The sky bridge leads sort of going towards it. Again, there's the overhead bridge where the topaz was dropped, and then that skywalk crosses over and it empties out and then runs both north and south, and then also empties right into that tower frame where you're able to deal with the warehouse situation. Because the warehouse is inside that tower and the tower runs tall, that's sort of that problem where you understand there's multiple entrances and there's winding stairs both inside and outside on some of these towers. And so is your approach is how do you want to work this? There's, it's not like a normal building just sitting by itself.
Sure. Is there any traffic around the area?
A little bit, but you've gone on in the hours, but it's just down here in this area. It's going to be laborers that are either going to a job or coming off of a job, but it's not really condensed. Maybe a handful of folks every once in a while. And then for Ash, you're the one who's probably the most aware. You have eyes on you. You know that. Just beggars, thieves. People are going to size you folks up. But by now, Ash, you also are well aware that word has likely gotten around that you were involved in, one or two instances of murder down here. And that paints the four of you in a whole different picture for the types that would hang out in Lower Dura.
Are there any other buildings nearby the warehouse?
So there's the warehouse that still sits, and then there's another tower adjacent to it that has like a little sky bridge that can a connector. There's another one. There's not really any individual buildings in Sharn itself. Everything is a tower connected to a tower or sort of juts out from a tower. But yeah, what are you looking for specifically?
Well, I'm thinking to try to do diversion. So while Railvane is scouting around, I want to try to act like I'm actually checking out another adjacent or nearby building.
Okay, yeah, sure, that's easy.
I think just as a bit of discussion too, I think perhaps it would be good if we're going to approach this, that we take the tower way across rather than just approach it wide and open, since your friend told us something about eyes.
Yeah, well, yeah, I agree. And friend is a strong word. I mean,
sorry, acquaintance.
Yes,
we'll say dark acquaintance.
I thought
in the
you
business we
mean
call it
acquaintance is a strong
right.
word as well.
Right. In the business we call it a handler, but that's okay.
What business? Axiom, are you still carrying some rope?
Always.
Good. Someone around here has to carry some fucking rope. I could scale the side of this tower, let down a rope for you to climb up, perhaps. How high is this tower to get to the sky bridge?
You're gonna go about maybe 30 feet, 40 feet, somewhere in there.
Nothing too crazy, but
Yeah.
it is going to be out in the open,
more or less.
So I wonder if, with your thought of a distraction, I noticed that there are workmen around here a lot, and dwarves and warforged are reputed to be workmen basically everywhere they go. Is that not the truth?
Many of mankind were built for hard labor.
As were you, just of a hacking and smashing sort of labor.
I never found it hard.
Jesus Christ.
Could the two of you draw attention? Well, Ash, hard to say, and myself take the tower entrance.
We can try.
I mean, of the four of us, Axiom draws attention like no other.
We'll just try not to destroy the tower while we're distracting people from the tower. Just looking at Axiom.
Yeah.
I will not draw my blade unless lives are in danger.
Does that sound like a course of action to the four of you?
Yeah, we can do something out there.
Sounds good enough to me. I'm not much
Look
of a planner.
around and see if there's what do you call it? A little wheelbarrow with an open face wheelbarrow that they carry rocks on for masonry. That just try and grab a hold of one of those and just tell Axiom, you go over there, you come across over here in the open area and I'll pretend to run into you. Okay. I'll smack into you and knock my cart over and then we can start arguing.
Yes.
This is the best thing he can come up with because he's pretty much snackered right now.
Or
yeah,
I could apologize and help you load your rocks.
Well, I think after we yell at each other for a couple of seconds, or I yell at you, then you help and apologize because it will make this.
Okay. It's not personal what I say.
That's fine. You're just a potato. Whatever. I still love that nobody has asked him why he keeps calling him a potato after all these years.
No, it's like they've accepted it.
I don't know what a potato is.
What is a potato?
I think it's a term of
we
endearment.
Get set and amble out his way out there and then accidentally run into the big lumbering silver flame guy and knock all his precious rocks on the ground.
It's very hateful. All right, so the two of you are doing that, and then two of you. Well, there's a few distractions going on, essentially, right? So I need from Kaz and Axiom. I need performance, and also performance from you, Ashen. Congratulations, and then from Vane. I assume you're doing this in stealth, yeah?
Yeah, I was just gonna kind of nonchalant get over to the kind of near the base of that tower and just fly fast right up the face of it to get to a point where I can get back over out of sight and hang down this.
Maybe road. I was.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Let's see what happens here.
Oh no!
Oh my God!
Did mine roll? There it goes.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. How many critical failures in a sequence? I mean, every game, right? I've been like rolling critical failure. It's like,
oh my God! Oh, Axiom and Kasimir are doing great. Passion, not so much. And then Vane.
You stupid little smelly dwarf. How dare you hit me with that cart?
How is the Warforged so good at this? Like, what?
Dude, I rolled a 4 and a 6.
We're doing
man.
like a whole we're doing exactly. We're all doing a whole show out here with like pitfalls and everything, and over there they're just like, I'm hanging from the rope, son of a, and it's falling through the roof and the rope like the Boondock Saints.
We're doing fake punches. We're throwing our heads back.
How's the B team doing so much better than the A team?
We are probably going to get some money thrown at us after
we
this.
are the A team. Sorry to tell you.
We're all dead if we're the A team.
God
the
help
rules
us.
don't lie.
So yes, Vane. If you're trying to be stealthy, I need a stealth roll, please, and then we'll walk back to.
We'll see if I badly fail like fucking Ashen. Nope.
Hey.
Ah, there we go. All right.
I'm sorry, Ashen. This is
God, man.
This is a 3-man show, and you're not one of them.
It's a one-man shit show, is what it is.
There it is.
Oh my God!
Goodness!
If you had a bed, it would be covered in feces.
That is a true statement.
We should abandon him at the next town.
Jesus wept. Okay, so Orc, you two, Axiom and Kasimir, you two are doing your stumble bump gag routine, and that goes down very flawlessly. What are you two doing to really? Presumably you're drawing as much attention as humanly possible, especially with that raise on Axiom's part. Well, you're going to get as many eyes on you as possible. So what are you two exactly doing to kind of clusterfuck your way through this?
I'm going full ham mode. You dumb, stupid, smelly, drunken dwarf. How dare you run into me? I have things to do and you're in my way. I could crumple you with my fists if I wanted to.
And yeah, he's just playing up the industrious but drunken dwarf who, tosses a rock at his shin and is like, you don't tell me, and then realizes he should be talking.
You hit me with a rock. You hit me.
And then trying to just keep a look at his face because he's got to keep looking up at him and he keeps stumbling around, which is probably entertaining for everyone because he looks completely drunk. Like, oh.
Fall on your ass.
And, he hits me with a little rock. I pick up the biggest rock I can and throw it at his feet, making sure not to hit him, obviously. But
outstanding. So we've got
the noise is the rock hitting hollow Axiom. Just
yeah, outstanding. You two are drawing. You're drawing some eyes. There's some laughs. Like, check out these two. New
I pick him
So
up with
you're,
one hand at one point, just so I can look at his face. I tell
You're-
you what, if
you're
this was a
doing-
different time,
Actually, you pick him up by the back of his
yeah,
armor,
I pick him up by the back, just look at him.
like a cat with a scruff.
You know what? You know what? You're actually kind of cute.
I just want you to vomit on him.
I don't ride in the back of the war wagon anymore, dwarf. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes. So, and Vane, you are doing your thing. So, what does this look like that you're trying to accomplish? You got a success. Is that good enough? No, sorry. You got a raise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a raise. So, I assume the raise is going to be fine for you because only one raise really counts. What are you doing exactly? And how close to that warehouse target?
So I was kind of just walking along, kind of, like I said, nonchalantly, until before this whole ruckus would have started. And when I got near that tower, kind of at the base of that tower, and timing it with their shtick, just activate flight with a raise. So I'm super fast and just whoosh, up the tower, over and onto that kind of that skywalk that it has. So I'm out of sight. So just kind of disappear out of sight, out of mind in a flash.
Okay. That is super easy. Barely an inconvenience. And you are going up and you're ready to connect yourself into that. Now, Ashen Vek, what were you trying to do? And how did you just go so wrong?
I was first of all, my ego got the better of me, and I was really trying to make sure that Railvane was watching my top-notch, espionage work. So I was kind of like half, distracted, and then like realized he's not around. I'm kind of looking around, and then I think I slip or trip and and just like fall, and just
Do you rip the rope out of my hands that I'm like holding down for you to help you climb the side of this tower?
Yes, I grab the rope and I yank on it hard, and it just comes tumbling down, and I'm just holding this rope now, kind of trying to see where you are, shaking, kind of confused.
That's amazing.
Okay. And dude, the thing is, you tuck down, and Ashen, you actually come down to one knee, striking your kneecap on a small stone or whatever the hell it is. It's one of those moments where it hits the bone just right in that nerve, and you start getting that feeling in your tummy like you want to throw up rather than actually move. As you're doing that, you're doing the Peter Griffin. You happen to look up, and you see right above the kind of entrance to the tower, but it's also slid ever so slightly where to have a wider view of the sky bridge that you're on that leads to the tower, as well as an upper view. You see a device, and it is connected to the building itself on that stone is etched in, and you see the glitter of dragon shards and the sheen of, it's like a predator's eye at night when light hits it, and that refract, and it kicks over, and you have a very sick feeling in your stomach. Do you know what that device is, Ash? You can roll for it, or you can pay the price in a penny.
All right. With my luck, I'm just going to burn a penny.
All right.
No,
that
no.
I have bennies. That is a House Thorani recording device.
It's fine.
You've
been on one before, right?
Smile for the camera.
Only marks.
Is Railvane, is he outside of my range for mind linking, or
what's the risk? What's your distance on mind link?
it's smarts. Okay, so that's like 8.
No. He's well within that range.
Okay,
You didn't crush him or kill him or anything. Thank God.
All right. Yeah, I would like to mind link with him and communicate this to him.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking down at you, having just pulled this rope out of my hands. The fuck are you wrong with me?
The cluster that is. Okay. Go ahead and you link up very easily.
I'm like,
What is wrong with you?
There's a house surrounding a recording device watching this. This is gonna get. This could go sideways really quick.
Is it of the level that would have seen me doing my thing, or can see me that I'm on this higher bridge, or no? That's the part I was unclear on.
Yeah, your angle, you're having a hard time kind of picking it out, but you're also a member of a dragonmarked house, and so once he alerts you to it, and with that mind link, he's telling you it's there, and now you're like, okay, well, I've seen these things before. They do kind of tend to stand out. You think if you come, it may have caught you. Your concern is it may have caught you going like up that wall,
Right.
but likely not. Mostly because you rolled very, very well.
Okay.
But you think you presume that you are safe like a lamb.
Sure. Well, I don't have a way of helping him up here anymore, so perhaps you just get out of here, and I will have to be the only one up in this area. How are the other two doing? And I'm hearing all the commotion. Oh, they're doing great.
They're doing great.
So I'm not entirely clear on your mind link. Do I have to remain within that area?
No, I think it's just when I just first created, but then yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, once activated, the range is 1 mile.
Okay. I will just have to see what I can see up here, and if there's a way of getting around it, you just get out of sight of this thing, and you're screwed. Sorry, you're screwed.
Yeah,
Damn.
I'll hang my head in shame and kind of slink into the shadows. Try
Right
be
to the point.
unobtrusive.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do my slinky bit. How is this bridge up here? This little extra sky bridge that connects the tower and the warehouse.
It's a smaller one. It's not as wide. It's meant for maybe 1 or 2 folks side by side. It's a little in disrepair. It is here. It's got some urine and whatever stains that are coupled on it, but it runs from the one tower to the next for about 15 feet, maybe a little bit less than that. And it does go in. There's not a doored entrance. There's just an entrance into the tower, which, in your knowing Sharn the way you do, that means that you're going to dump into a landing that will either have stairs going up and stairs going down around the concourse, and then give you access to the inside internals of that tower, which most of the shops and businesses in here would also have side entrances or main point business entrances.
Sure. And then the side with the warehouse, what's that situation? Or is that what you just described?
That's basically what I just described, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to check out this tower into the warehouse, and I'll be in communication. And
All right.
Are there any people up here on this bridge?
There is no one on this bridge, no.
Okay. If it's a little crumbly, what I would like to do, just with the amount of flight that I have remaining, is just stay low and just skim the ground, basically, kind of below the level of the lip that would be kind of your side rails, to just get to the other end of the bridge where the warehouse is.
Okay.
Just
I'll say.
Stay off the ground, but low.
Okay. And what are Kasimir and Axiom doing once you realize, like, you guys did your thing, the crowd is gathered, they were laughing and breaking a little bit of balls, and then they start to move on, and you both are well aware that, okay, well, Vane is now doing his thing. He's no longer in sight. You guys have both lost sight of him, and you can see Ash is taking a knee on him. He's like he's got a boo-boo knee or something going on, and he's just holding his knee and looking up. What are you two doing?
Was there a rope involved, or was there not a rope involved over there?
There's a rope down by my feet. Yeah, they're just sitting there.
Okay.
Like in a
But
pile.
he's kind of out of view of the front of the doors right now, right? Where he took the knee,
Yeah,
from what we can tell. Okay.
Yes.
So wrapping it up and finally getting the rocks back on, I'm assuming, we kind of make up and
Yeah. You
pat
know
each
what?
other
We
and-
both got to get back to work. Let me help you load these rocks up.
and we're like, okay, pretending we're buddy, and then he's just gonna kind of start carting the rocks over towards the side of the building next to where Ash is like going over and over with his knee.
I would follow and try to keep my body to kind of block so he can't be seen as easily over there, tending to his knee.
Yep. And then, get in the shadow with him and be like, did it work? Wait, why are you down here still?
There's I kind of subtly point out there's a house surrounding your recording device up there.
Look up.
I really like
yeah,
Don't look.
you're an artificer and you know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You've probably built more than one of these, and yeah, sure as shit. You look up and you can spot it. You're like, oh my god, yeah, and it's absolutely one of their observation gems.
Not a lot I can do about that unless we want to get in a lot of extra trouble.
I could bolt
Hopefully
it.
Vane has trouble. That's the leads to the lot of trouble I was talking about.
Okay.
Well, we'll just wait. Are you in contact with Vane? We'll just
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah,
Oh, good. So he's okay.
he's doing well. Yes, I mean
Oh.
surprisingly,
Oh, good.
no one's taken control of his mind yet, but we'll see.
Point down at your
That
point
is
down at your
funny.
knee, Ash.
A point of fact, technically, you have taken control of his mind because you've established a mind link with him. So
Hey, quit upping him.
So all of you have been mind controlled. This
So
is not
what are
just me.
what are we to do now?
Point down at your knee, and then point back up to Axiom. Do you need help? Did it hurt?
No,
Did you
it's
fall?
I'm just nursing it for effect. But I think at this point, I'm just waiting for
His pride was hurt worse than his body.
Unfortunately, yes. I'm waiting for Vane to check in and see what he's able to find.
Okay. Just kind of slink back into the shadows and just sit there and have a drink. Sit on the
He's
cart.
yeah, you just hop up and do your thing. Vane. So when you come through, you realize there's different little shops. Not really shops. There's like a blacksmith area where probably for fixing some of the wagons that come through, anything else that needs done. And there are a couple other warehouses that you can see how they're snuggled up. The tower itself is this weird hexagonal affair. It's not smooth round. But the shops themselves, those warehouses are built in a manner that it creates a small internal illogical alleyway system. The one you're looking for, you don't see any side entrances, but you do see a couple of like windowed openings, and there's light that is pouring out. Not bright, but there's light that pours out through some of those windows.
How would, like, from my vantage, what would be the best way for me to assist getting my companions into this area where we can all view this warehouse? Now, is it trying to get them up where I am, or is there another area down on the level they were that I could try to help?
Sure, you could try to. You know that the rope thing was not initially successful. You could just do that attachment phase again. And as long as it's not tied to anyone doing anything weird, but now you're aware that there's an observational point where that House the Ronnie device is going to see the area where you want to do that. You could try to navigate them to a different section of this tower to conduct that, basically breaking and entering into another one of these warehouses. But again, some of this stuff may have also At this point, nothing should be off the table for you. For you, you operate in House Orion. You're well aware that if House Thorani is specifically here on this warehouse, there's a lot of factors that are rolling around. But part of that equation is it just this warehouse, or is it this tower in this area that they have interest in? And their interest runs a spectrum of I guess, just shadow, honestly.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You said that I as a member of Dragonmarked House, I at least recognized it as this Thorani surveillance thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Perhaps could I roll like academics or something to know if I learned some of the the mechanics behind it, how it operates, or maybe how to deactivate it or something like that?
Ooh,
Or is it
yeah.
too esoteric to the house.
It's not esoteric. It's just, if you're there's ways of deactivating it. The usual stuff is, if there's a way of suppressing the magic field, because it operates on magic. It is a dragonmarked device, but it's made normally by artificers. House can also produce them, but the actual enchantments and usage and employment is going to be House Thorani itself as the masters of secrets. And so, there's not really a role you need to make. You understand that it's either you need to suppress the enchantments that are on it, or somehow cloak or enchant whatever the area it's looking at, or hide objects in some way, shape, or form. It's not like it doesn't see heat or anything. It's just a straight capture device. It captures shots of essentially stills of a scene, and those go back to a House Thorani member, or someone is actively engaged in watching House on the device from House Thorani. And there's no way of really knowing if it's a live connection or a simple storage connection.
Sure. So
does that answer your question to a fair effect?
To some effect, yeah. Because that was my next question: is whether if I would know it's like a live feed, if just smashing the hell out of it was going to be a problem. Okay, so I've got a couple of ideas of things to fiddle with here. I'm gonna zip back along the tower. I'm gonna let Ashen know, I'm going to try to disable the device from detecting you on your approach, and I will just do I know if there's a door enters or something on the tower side with this surveillance device that they could use to come up that, or do I need to drop another rope for them?
You have to drop another rope if you want to get them inside. The problem is from your vantage and where you were looking at this, there isn't an internal entrance to this place.
Sure. Okay, I like that. And just let them know, just have the rope ready. I will need to somehow get that back from you to help you get up, but we will need to deal with this surveillance apparatus first.
The other thought I had is perhaps there's a sewer access somehow. I look at Kasimir. You spent time in the sewers, right?
God damn.
He's just going to look over from where he's sitting on the little heightened elevation, so he's actually at eye level. Gutters.
Oh.
He's just going to actually look around. Is there a sewer opening around here?
If it's worth a penny, there absolutely is something that can be accessed. Yes.
Yeah, he's going to spend a penny, and he's going to just look over and go, the cover right over there.
Yeah, let's narratively fix this. Yes, there is a drainage that, based on your artificer dwarf, based on what you're looking at, that likely has a drain system that you could access that would go either underneath those and then hopefully have shafts that we're going to lead up into the center of the tower, or hopefully inside each of these warehouses, because they have to have a place to put the refuse.
Well, I can go. Let me go for a look.
Once we had to draw people out of a place like this, we just set it on fire. It worked quite well.
He's going to just and head over to it. Hopefully, it's sort of out of view, but he's going to bring the cart over and put it in the way as he starts getting into this thing, and just start looking to see if he can see a way in.
Yeah, it's absolutely easy. You can get that grate loose. It takes a little bit of time if you're gonna pull this grate out. Especially got that cart covering you. Easy to do. You're the right size. One of those damn Talenta halfling would probably be a much better match for this, or one of the gnomes. But it's going to be a bit of a squeeze initially going into it, and then it will drop into the actual walkable sewer level for you.
Okay. And he's just going to say, well, if you hear screams, you're going to hear screams. You can't fit in here. Oh, wish me luck. And he's going to head on in there.
Outstanding. So you're a dwarf. You're not a crazy person. You have you understand your way around the underground very well. It just comes natural to you. It's much less terrifying for you than anything else.
Stone cunning and dark vision. He's like, oh, yeah, very nice. Well, it smells horrific. Oh.
Yeah, really, this is really bad. So that's the first thing we're going to do. The stench, it's knowing that you're sloshing through years, if not decades, of goblin piss, minotaur dung, body parts. If there's not an Odiug down here that is taking care of this, which it doesn't look like there is a massive problem. So let's have a vigor roll and see how this is affecting you.
Doesn't he get advantage or
he's just going to start singing "Oh Susanna" at the top of his head.
It's like his bedroom, right? It's kind of like his bedroom.
Yeah,
look at that. I knew
there we go.
Good job. Good job.
There we go. Nice. Wow. Yeah, you can deal with it. You realize, like, okay, got the wet cloth, a little bit of, are you using your alcohol to wet the cloth and put it over your face for the breathing? Or
definitely, something to breathe, something good to smell.
It's that rot gut, and as you're moving through, you understand where you're going. There's a couple of cuts. For a person, this would be a very uncomfortable place. They would be almost on their hands and knees.
A person, you're definitely.
Yeah, for a dwarf, for a halfling or a gnome or a goblin, or anything of your size range, you're good. You got about 6 inches clearing your head, and it buckles here and there. And you put your hand up every once in a while to keep yourself safe, and you can feel your hand slide against that slime and just. Please let it be algae. Please let it be algae. And you keep going and cutting. You know your navigational routes. Again, as a dwarf, you're like, okay, I need to go a few paces this way. If I turn this way, and I turn to the left again, it's going to bring me up. You do come to a shaft that it's up, and it's about 10 feet or 15 feet up, maybe a little higher. And it goes straight into a building. You do hear, actually, give me a notice roll. Let's do this because I need a few pieces of information, and it is unpleasant as shit down here.
Would I'm assuming his stone cunning will not come into play, so I should remove it?
How would your stone cunning work on this? You tell me how you think it would work.
Only way that I think it could work is if he's hearing something that he's used to hearing echoes and discerning how things echo off these walls, if he would actually be able to tell, like, oh, it
sure does. It sure does.
Okay. Then we will leave it on.
Oh, no.
Well, good thing he has stone cunning.
Do you have? Are you happy with the success, or do you want to go?
I'm gonna try and go for the raise and see if we can get a. I want to get a crit fail, so you don't feel all alone, Ash.
Thank you. I need that.
Nice.
Oh, no,
nice. Nice.
Another raise, of course.
Look at that. All right. Success with a raise. I'm going to kill that part so we have room to make out. All right. So you realize you're standing under it. You do hear voices. You hear they're speaking in common, and they're distinctive voices. And voice one, it says, "Aye, catch me water for line." And the second voice says, "Nah, hey, I'll be right back. I got to take a piss." And then you can see there's a little bit of a light, and you see a shadow come over the shaft that you're staring up at.
Back away.
2. Yes, and it just trickles down. It's it's slamming the wall. There's a little bit of a draft, so it's piss spraying everywhere down the thing, and you realize that it's also piss spraying all over the walls that you're now going to have to navigate if that's going to be a choice that you're going to do to make this. You wait a few seconds. The voice and the sound of walking away from the grate recedes and goes back to a little bit of a muffled conversation between these two, and you don't hear any follow-on voices, just the two voices.
Okay, he's just gonna tug on his gloves and say, "It's a natural astringent. It's a natural astringent. It's totally fine. It's sterile. It's fine.
It's always sterile."
That's right, totally sterile. What do you want to do next, there, Kasimir?
He is gonna attempt, even though he's not great at climbing or anything, but he does have thievery, which I think helps with climbing in this sort of environment. I'm not certain. Or no, that's a thievery edge. Never mind. He has thievery, but he also has athletics. His athletics is not too great.
Okay.
But he's going to attempt to start scaling this and get up into the shaft so he can kind of get closer to kind of see what's happening, see if he can find a way in.
All right, awesome. I'm going to come back to you. What are the three of you doing? Are you just simply going to wait for Kasimir to report back, or he went into the sewers and he was ostensibly looking for something, and it's been a little bit of time.
I'm waiting for instructions or a scream. Those are kind of the two things I'm waiting to see which happens first.
My thought is to try to put like a little blockage on this camera, on this surveillance device.
Sure.
And here's my thought on how to do that.
Okay.
I can kind of, from the description, I think I could kind of like fly above it a little bit, stay out of its line of sight, and maybe stick something to it.
Okay.
So I want to take some of I carry some sealing wax and a quill. I want to add a little some wax to my quill, and then attach it to the device so that the feather of the quill blocks the viewport.
Okay.
So that maybe it could be played off as just like a freaking bird somehow got lost in this place, and
I like it.
A feather kind of got in there instead of just walking up to it and bam, Hulk smash.
I like it. All right. This is going to sound crazy, but trust me on this because it's a little bit of a finesse. I need a thievery roll from you in order to accomplish this. And we'll narrate that out. Kasimir, give me your climb, your athletics, please. And then, Jesus Christ, Ash, what are you doing? We know Axiom is waiting for someone to scream or say they need help so he can burn the shit down. What are you doing, Ash?
I guess I'm just going to surveil to see if I notice anything odd or out of the ordinary happening, anyone moving around, or
are you gonna do you have the ability to stretch your consciousness forth like your quarry in a psychic way to pick up any?
I'd like to say yes.
I would like you to be able to say yes too. You might after next Sunday.
Sell us.
Little brother comes out.
Yeah. Give me let's do a sonics, a straight sonics roll like it's a mind link. You're just stretching yourself out. Not a crit fail. I'm surprised. All right, outstanding. And Axiom, I don't want to leave you out. I do want you to roll because I need you to make a notice roll, please.
See if my rolls hold up like they have been.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna Benny that.
That's the spirit.
Damn you and greetings, God.
There it is.
I knew that's the crit fail.
My God.
Okay.
Is that Axiom, I need you to remember
thinking
this.
To myself how much I like being an actor 10 minutes ago.
That's so amazing.
All right, sorry.
So amazing. No, you're good. You're good. I need you to. I'm gonna keep that one up. Everyone else did really well. Vane, you managed to come around and you're up against that wall and as close as you can be, and you're finagling your little device. And it's that moment of 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, it worked. and you got this little feather dangling over it, and it's slowly fluttering in the the you're still hoping it's rain. The rain coming down and trickling down on top of it, it's still doing the little bounce effect for that. So good job, Kasimir. Surprise beyond all surprises. Yes, this place is disgusting. It is super slick. That raise, even with a penalty to the climb, you manage to get yourself up. The next thing is you're compact, and so this is compact, and so you're doing the knee back wedge all the way up this stupid shaft, which now you've got natural camouflage across the back of your tunic at least coming up.
Yay.
You manage to get yourself up, and now you do have access to that grate. And it looks like it could be large enough for you to open and peer through, but it doesn't look like it's going to be big enough for you to get through.
Okay. He will do just that. He'll just open it up and then look and see with his body wedged in there, just see what he can see.
All right. Let me see what you can see, because even I'm curious about that. So you look like it looks like it's in some kind of, it's not a bathroom. It's more, there's a table next to you, a large stone or a metal table. And it's got something on top of it. There's some goo and ichor that's running down off of that table. The floor is a little slick. It smells a little like death in here. There's an open doorway, and through that doorway, your viewpoint, you see a hobgoblin that is sitting behind a table, and he has a series of cards arrayed out in front of him, and he's simply moving the cards back and forth and just slamming his hand on the table, completely occupied by what's going on with whatever game he is playing. And that is the limit of what you can see. But he is in a room. You don't have the square visibility on that.
Okay, and I can't get up through this, so I'm down here and I'm watching. Okay.
Oh, okay. You like to watch. All right.
Yep.
Kaz is good. Vane is good. Ash, you stretch out your consciousness, and there's nothing immediately around you. You're like, okay, there's nothing close to you, and you push it a little bit more, and you're starting to feel a little bit of irritation in the back of your lizard brain, sort of the area of your mind where your little brother lives, and there's a growing tension, and then you realize it's not tension, it's turning into fear. And you've never had this sensation before. But somewhere in this building, you feel another mind link brush yours. And you simply hear in your head, "Be welcome." And Axiom, I'm going to spend a Benny because I'm banking your critical failure. It's going to be super important later.
Go for it.
Gentlemen, back to you.
Now that I have this feather fluttering over this thing, causing distraction and sight blockage.
Yeah.
I hit that mind link with Ashen. I think I've got an idea. I just need the rope back. You all should be able to come this way, no problem.
I'm getting I'm getting a bad feeling about this whole thing. I'm getting a real bad feeling. I don't even want to be here.
How the
I'm not sure
turned.
I'm not sure Axiom's doing. I think he's locked out or something. I'm not sure what's going on with him.
I was pretty good back there. Yeah. I could do this.
I think I might have missed my calling as being an actor.
You don't have a calling. You were created.
Yeah.
Now, Vane. Outfits.
Yeah, Vane. Just to be clear, You only are aware there is no other entrance to this warehouse itself except for where your party would have to go into normally, where the Tharani device was. There
Right.
are no other entrances.
Okay. So this device is over an entrance into the place that we want to go
Yes.
into. Right? Okay,
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
in two different places with that. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Then I don't need a rope. They can just fucking walk in. Like you guys are the door is covered. You can they won't be able to see our approach. I totally got this handled. Everything is fine.
We got to do this. Let's just get this over with. This Axiom. Let's just go through the door.
Very well. Through the door, I shall go. As I continue my little acting.
Okay, and then where I'm at on this, there's no entrance for me to get into this place from this upper area.
No. There's only a place for you to essentially. There's they're not even windows is a nice term. It's almost like arrow slots, so that's why you can see that light flickering. But someone has fortified this warehouse to just obfuscate any nosy neighbors.
Okay, can I look in any of these arrow slits?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I would love to.
You just pick a cardinal direct. You tell me east, west, or north.
Are we coming in from the south?
They'll be coming in from the south. Yes.
Okay, then I will look in from the. I'll look in from the north so I can see that front door. But like that's my thought process. If I look from the north towards the south, I should be able to see the front door unless something's blocking my view.
Yes. So we'll do this. When you're coming through, and those are very fine slits. Give me a notice roll because this is going to really matter of angling and what watches back.
I would love to give you a notice roll. But yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Only a success, but I'm good with a success.
Are you okay? You're peering through the north, and you're moving through, and you're trying to, you got you're grazing that wall, and as part of the deal. And it's like, okay, shit, there's light. You can see light coming through here, and it looks like it's not lanterns or anything, so it might be a fireplace the way it looks and the way it's kind of radiating out to the room. But you do see there's a hobgoblin and there is a half elf, and they walk in towards this light, which means they're coming towards you. And they look around the area, and the hobgoblin says something. Do you speak goblin?
No, I speak Dwarven and Elven.
Okay, so the hobgoblin, he simply looks at the half elf and he's, and the half elf's like, nah, we're good. We're just supposed to hang out here and wait. And from your vantage point, you do know that this is a smaller room within the larger warehouse that you're looking at.
Okay.
But you have a very limited distance on that. And yeah, like I said, it's really hard to see through these ostensibly arrow slits.
Yeah. And I figure this is taking me time to do, so whatever other people are doing in the meantime, I won't step on their toes.
All right. Are you heading back then to the front?
Well, if I can't see anything in this way, I'll go to one of the other cardinal directions. Okay. We'll say the eastern side.
Eastern, sort of a similar thing. This is the light that's playing here is coming from the side, and you're like, okay, well, it's mostly dark and shadows in here, so it's like, damn it, it just drops into utter pitch black inside, with a little bit of light playing from a southerly direction. But you're close enough to hear voices. There are other voices that are inside this place. You don't really know the number of them, or their racial makeup. And you can't really make out what they're saying just from the position that you're at.
Sure, but I don't see movement as far as I can tell, even though it's dark. No. So I'll mind that over to Ashen and be like, I looked in the windows. I don't know that there's anything that is watching the actual door itself other than the surveillance system. So if you're going to make it a move. go fast and quiet.
All right, we're headed in now. Well, Axiom and I are. I don't know. Casimir, I think,
Yes.
down the sewer still.
Casimir's watching.
Where did Kasimir go?
He went in the sewers. He went
All
where we
right.
couldn't follow him.
So are you three heading into the door? Well, through the door, I should say.
Yeah. Well,
When they get, I want to watch from my window to see if I can see them coming in through the door or not. Does that
Okay.
make sense? Like I want to.
Yeah.
And then eventually rejoin them
Okay.
if nothing else comes about.
Easy enough. Yeah. As you know, they're linking it where we're going in now, and you don't see any change in the light, no change in sound, and so based on where you are and the further distance down, you're guessing that it's probably you might be located too far out on this opening to really have a really good vision, and you were looking directly in to the west, and they're heading up from the south. But yeah, the distance there is definitely significant enough to where it's gonna be a problem.
Yep, I kind of figured, but all of that we'll deal with that when we deal with it.
All right, Ash, you give the door that slight, you're a professional. The door does not it move. There's a latched mechanism on this thing.
okay, so I think I can is it kind of locked then?
It sure is.
Can I try to jimmy the lock?
Yeah, you sure can. You're probably trained in shit like this.
Yeah. Finally, I get to do something
With the
that I'm
black,
trained in.
with the dark lanterns.
So nice,
I saw one and went
right? Are you good with that?
I'll try one, Benny. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Oh my God! It was another one. And I was
That was
Hey,
almost
it's
the worst
raised.
thing. Yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
Oh,
That was
wow,
almost
I know. I was
so
tempting
bad.
fate there, for sure.
Oh, that was almost so bad. All right, outstanding. Yeah. Not only can you get that, you manage to. The door is a pocket door, and once you get it unlatched, you realize it slides off to the left-hand side, and there's an open room. And I assume, are you going to step into that room, Ash, so your
Yeah.
compadres can come in there? And who's coming up the middle? Is that Axiom or Vane? I guess it would be Axiom. That makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will do whatever makes most sense.
All right. I'm going to activate this.
Yeah, I knew you were. Oh, don't want to leave you out, Axiom. Go ahead and roll. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that so much.
Well,
You don't notice the door as you walk through.
no, and it went
Wait.
pitch black. Oh my God. What is happening? I'm going to pull you. This is, God damn it. It should be. It has fog of war. Oh my God. No, I was all ready for the big reveal. And then Foundry done. Fucked me.
It foundered you.
Foundried me. Oh, you know what the problem might be? Shit. I'm the dumb bitch. It's not Foundry. I take it back, Foundry.
User error?
Yeah, because I probably didn't say that that the light provides light. There's a darkness source. I don't need that.
Should be
Oh
easy
my.
fix.
Provides vision. Why would you? It's a fucking light. Of course it provides vision. These guys are retarded some days. Sorry, everyone. Let me well, I like how you guys can suddenly see all the lights that are supposed to be there. Good times. Oh, I see what it's doing. Whatever, I don't give a shit. And last but not least, this is why I don't use maps. This is why I just use ambiance. But there we go. Okay, you chuckleheads are in this. How come you guys can't see your tokens?
I can
see my token and
see
other people.
three
Can
others.
you?
Yeah. I
And
can see
3
some
baddies.
spots.
And I mean that in
Yeah.
both ways. Baddies.
Yeah.
and baddies.
Yep. That's because it's fucking me, so that's good. But yes, you're well aware. I don't really care at this point. Yes, you got some voices coming up. As you move in, you can hear voices coming from all around you inside of this place. The one over here, super loud. They're just carrying on, going back and forth in common, but it's hard to really make out the no shit succinct dialogue part of it. Up ahead, these two are engaging in a conversation. Do any of you speak Goblin?
No.
No.
Why?
Nope.
Okay.
Giant,
Us-
common, dwarven.
I speak
Now-
Celestial.
Yeah, that's
So
super
that
handy.
comes in handy.
Super handy. Yeah. Yeah. Super handy. So you're aware that you have at least that presence. So you got the tokens down, and don't count on those being the actual number. I just need a resonance count for this. So what are we doing, gentlemen?
I hear voices. Should we prepare for combat?
Well, it's a good idea, but let's not jump to conclusions. So we can hear, but we can't see these people. Is that right?
Yeah, there's walls in the way, which is all the hence
All
the fucking shadow that Foundry is somehow fucking me on.
All right.
But yes.
Well, I'll try to approach
it-
closer and try to
Okay.
just get a
So-
sense of the tone of the conversation if I can't understand
Okay.
the words.
Well, let's have that stealth.
All right.
I just pull my sword out and get ready.
Okay. And Vane, what are you doing? Kaz, what are you doing?
Oh,
Ooh, wow.
Holy shit.
Kasimir can't really do a whole lot from this position because he can't get through this opening. So
You can you can try to force yourself through this if you really want to try. It's just going to require athletics at a -2.
He's not too good at it, but I could use a conviction. I might do
could.
that. He's gonna give it a shot. He's gonna Winnie the Pooh his way through this hole.
All right. All right. So go ahead and do that with your -2. And I'm sorry, Vane, what were you going to do?
Wonder how much honey Kasimir carries on him when you
Keep your
move
nose
right
clean,
through
my
there.
dude. Keep your nose clean.
I will pull up
You may get
the. I'll eventually join at that front door, right? Zip down with the last of my time.
Okay.
And enter in and pull that door mostly closed behind me, not quite sealing it closed, but as close as possible. And
Okay.
join my other two companions.
No,
Still wondering where the fuck Kasimir went.
Right.
Well, luckily he's very slippery right now for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah,
so
buddy.
he gets through.
Yeah, Kaz,
Wow.
you get up, you do the holy Christ, and you realize oh, there's puddles of piss, puddles of piss, puddles of piss. And you realize oh, puddles of piss aren't sticky. And yeah, there might be some urine, and at least it's not crap. And then you realize oh my God, this is blood and viscera. And what the hell? And you manage to pull yourself up through
He's just
that perspective.
It looks for a piece of cloth to just wipe his hands down
Easy enough. And I'll give Vane this. Vane, you're kind of the nosy busybody of the team. You're wondering where Kaz is. You're closing that door behind you guys. You slide it over, and you go to grab it off to the left here, where you're pulling that door from. These are a bunch of. So you realize hold on, this isn't exactly a warehouse, but it has crates and shit in it, and those crates they're stacked high. And they have there's the light that is coming out in here. There's a lantern that's lit, an ever bright lantern that is on, and across the side of all those crates, you see there's something that has been written across them, almost like stenciled across. Each one of these each crate has that same stencil stacked across it. I'm going to come back to you before we do anything. Ash, you are hyper stealth. What do you want to do?
I want to try to see if there's another door to try to see if I can peek in unobtrusively to what's going on inside the room.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and move yourself to where you really want to be.
All right.
You're gonna bump that wall. I got you.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah.
If you want to move forward, yeah, that's fine.
After this is dark, so I don't.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You lock down. Yeah, there are two hobgoblins that are sitting and they're having this loud conversation, and you realize they're playing some kind of weird game. There's a skull that has had its top sliced completely off. It is sitting in the middle of the room, and they have a handful of cards and dice. And there's one throws the dice and throws them into the top of the skull, rattles them around a little bit, looks inside and throws one of the cards down at the feet of the other one. And the other one, you can hear that laugh.
I'm gonna
go ahead.
I'm gonna signal Axiom, like it's go time, like like hey, like it's your time to shine, buddy. And I'm gonna try to manifest my mind blade and attack one of these guys.
Oh my god! All right,
Oh god.
let's do this. I'm gonna just.
So you've chosen death.
Chosen death. All right. So what we are going to do is, let's see, Ash, you technically will have the surprise round. Axiom, my clanky friend, you can choose to stealth in there, or you can just, robot balls to the wall inside there.
I can be a distraction for those who are a little more sneaky than I am. I'm balls to the wall in there.
Okay.
Are you gonna Kool-Aid Man this?
He's going to Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
All right, Ashton, do you wish to take an action in surprise before anything else happens?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it going to be, and go for it?
I'm just gonna come in and try to stab this closest hobgoblin.
All right, go ahead and target him and just move on in at him.
Okay. Can't seem to move. I think.
Nah, you're in the wrong. You got to take one of these.
Oh.
Yeah, there's it's not supposed to be walls and shadow shit there. So
Okay.
again, I don't know what happened with Foundry. It's frustrating.
Oh, I'm targeting the wrong one.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
I'm going to consider this a drop for you.
Okay.
So add 4 to that.
4. Okay, so a 7.
Did you target this thing?
I thought. Well, it's flashing,
Yeah.
like the red.
Yeah, okay.
5.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's so tiny. Pace is a 5, so that's a success, but not a raise.
All right, I'll Benny and try to get one.
That's the spirit.
Oh god.
Okay, well, I'll just
Not
stick
much
with
better.
just stick with a regular hit then.
Alrighty then. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, come
Oh
on.
my god. What?
Horrible. All right, I gotta Benny this. This is terrible.
Dude, what is happening?
What?
The dice are like meh.
Okay. And is it +4 because of the drop?
Yes.
Okay, so that's technically 7.
go.
Wait, it's only 3 failure.
It's only what?
Is there a way to add 4?
Not post.
Second.
Not
Okay.
post roll. Yes,
Oh,
he's
you
got
bennied your. I think did you benny your attack roll and not your damage roll?
Yeah, you bennied your attack roll
Oh.
instead of your
Oh.
damage roll there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how do I banish the damage roll?
There
Hold
should
on.
be a Benny icon right next to the damage.
Let me see. Oh, hold on. I might be
Oh,
able to do this post haste or post facto. Try to Benny or try to use
Reroll damage.
I mean, you can
Yeah,
do the
reroll
free
damage.
reroll on the damage too, because it's
Yeah.
there's the free reroll and a Benny roll next to the damage value. Since you
I
already
see
spent the
reroll.
Benny.
I see
Yeah.
the reroll.
Oh, really?
Benny. I don't
Yeah,
see
yeah.
Free.
Just
I'll
do
just
that.
do
I'll
Benny.
get back.
This is anticlimactic because the chat can't see any of the goddamn
No.
creatures. I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
Shaken?
Shaking? I
At
don't know.
least.
It's shaking.
something.
Are you
I'll
good with that?
Yeah, I only have 1 Benny left, so yeah. I'll stick with that.
All right. We'll do that. Gonna catch him off guard. I'm not gonna waste a Benny on that. I am really mystified as to why we can't see these fucking monsters. They're not invisible. They're not hidden. They're in a
Be
goddamn
able to show
light.
up under UV light like everything else is horrifying in this building.
You guys can see them, but the stupid chatbot can't see. The view bot can't see it.
You're gonna be so colorful once you get out of
Oh,
here.
everyone's gonna be glowing. What?
This is
What?
fucking
I've never
stupid.
been so glad I played a character who couldn't smell.
Oh my god! All right, I'm gonna do initiative. This is real frustrating.
Once we get the on there, I'm gonna teach you about baths, alcohol, and bathing.
Oh,
crazy.
righty then. Let's
I'm
see.
Benny in my role.
Okay, you're gonna Benny your roll. Where are you? You are. Oh, you're way at the bottom.
At the
got
bottom
you.
of the barrel, man.
I got you.
2 of
Usually Kasimir.
10 of hearts.
Barrel.
better than a 2 of diamonds.
True. Vane.
Guess I'll stick with it.
I'm fine sticking with mine. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay. All right. Ash, you got a jack. You're not really probably gonna get better than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's begin the encounter. This first, let's see. Well, Kasimir, we can see everything because I just don't know what's happening on the fucking stream side. This is the most anticlimactic thing ever. I just want to pull everything. You know what? Bear with me. Because I don't have fucking patience. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna reload the goddamn district map.
Do it.
Try to do something fucking nice. Oh my god! Everyone is so spread out. Everyone can see all of that. What is happening? Why are you locked?
Oh.
I swear to fucking god, I hate
Here, let me
this
see if I
fucking
can move him.
PC.
Can I move him?
Try
I can move him up and
like the
down, but I can't move him
up
left
and
or right.
down.
He's halfway stuck in the sewer.
There we go.
Yeah, this is insanity. All right, don't give a shit. I need the chat to be able to see what's going on. Kasimir, we're gonna assume you can see these two ding dongs. Hearing what's going on, this idiot is running out, and this is the not the hobgoblin voice you heard, but the other voice that sounded was speaking in common, and
Okay.
yeah, it's a half orc, but starts moving out and pulls that dagger out and whips the dagger around in a reverse grab. Oh my god! It deleted the whole fucking. It deleted the goddamn thing.
We were all first. I remember that. I
Yes,
remember,
yes.
yeah,
I had
we were all
a-
first.
I had a
Hold on.
jack, I think.
I'm having a
Really?
day. I will tell you what the order is. And you guys can just act because I can still see the scene. Like an asshole, I
love it.
linked it to the scene. Next one is other dildo. The other one you can see, Kaz, also begins to move off. This is gonna be a pain in my dick.
Okay.
I sort of fucking god.
You can
This
see my-
the hobgoblin stands up. The hobgoblin stands up, does the reaches down under the table and pulls this wickedly curved Dakani axe up. And they're all dressed in like regular looking clothes. It might be some leather underneath there, but it's not like it's plate mail or anything. No real armor. Oh my
Got it.
God. Fuck my life. I sort of fuck. I fucking VTTs are fucking retarded. I don't even know what thief this was.
Thief
One
number
of them
3.
is, yeah, one of them is stunned, and I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know which one is stunned. Awesome. You know what? Can I copy this combat?
Nothing but
Unlinked
quality
from
here for you
scene.
folks.
Unlink from scene. Hold on.
Hey,
Look at
Did
that.
it show up?
Hey,
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
clever
Wow,
girl.
Who's the bitch now? Okay. Oh, God damn. All right. Yes. This jerk off begins moving down. This is another hobgoblin that is coming down into that room and stops just shy of you, Ash. Is going to target you and is going to coming up with a dagger, rear reverse hold. Dagger flips up and slings it across the room, coming at you. God, oh no. Let me fucking fix this. What?
Yes.
What? What? Okay, cool. We're gonna let that go. Just spins out, crashes against the wall, runs down the side of the stone wall, damn near puts the lantern out in here. And if I had an awesome map, it would be much cooler to put the lantern out. But Kasimir, my friend, those two have their backs to you as they're moving away from you.
All right. Well, before he gets in the middle of a fight, because he has no idea what's going on, he thinks it's his friends. Hopefully, if not, he's going to get in the middle of something. He is going to take this round to do just a single action. He is going to imbue his armor with protection.
Okay.
So I'll make the imbuing roll. Hopefully, he gets a raise. He did not. It was fine. He gets 2 onto his toughness from that. I'm going to hold on to it.
Okay.
So, and he's just going to kind of be looking around the door, like, and just watching right now. He's not going to do anything else. Oop, it's not protection. It is, yeah, that's protection. There we go. Now it's going to work. We'll go on to his toughness. There we go. Bam. And that is what he does. He just kind of hugs the edge, has his warhammer out. He's just waiting to see if they go do something or if he recognizes voices, and then he's going to engage. So that's the end of his turn.
Okay. Fair enough. Ash, you're up.
All right. Is the one I shook, is it still shaking?
It is still shaking. And if you give me, what are you doing? And I am going to, I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm gonna bring, hold on. It's pissing me off so much.
I'm gonna try to stab him with
Fuck it. Here's the fucking warehouse map. Here's the not warehouse map.
Hey,
there you are.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Wow.
Well, the walls aren't there and there's no surprises put in place, blah, 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 blah. But I don't give a fuck before I fucking claw my goddamn eyes out, as we only have 30 minutes left before I want to punch myself in the balls. Anyway, Ash, I'm sorry. What are you doing?
For a penny, he'll do it, folks.
For
$20. No.
$20 to punch himself in the nuts.
Go for it.
I'm going
fucking
to.
So fucking frustrating.
How do I add the wild attack on here again?
Oh, go to your that gray bar that says actions selected.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
just
I'm going to
click
wild
that.
attack.
All right, of course you are. Smart.
Yes.
Smart. I'm sorry, chat. I get frustrated when stupid shit doesn't fucking work. Really, you should have cool walls and there's surprises.
Yeah,
nice.
that's
Look
what
at
I
that.
needed.
Not too shabby.
Look at this
Nice.
guy.
Are you happy with that? You could do better.
No,
you can't.
I'm going to stick with that.
You're going to critical budge if you're really.
I don't think you added the wild attack, actually. I think you clicked on it but didn't hit set.
Oh, he sure did. So hold on. I got you, boo boo kitty fuck. Yeah, when you click it red, then you gotta hit set. Yeah.
Oh, but
now your
that's
damage
just
should be applied.
Yes.
Yes.
That's just
Now
drop,
you.
though, not wild attack.
Oh, you added the drop.
Oh, I'm
Now
sorry.
look at
Shit. Wait. I'm the dumb bitch.
I'll
Yeah.
take the
Gotcha,
drop.
but not gotcha, but you know.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
Okay.
Ta-da.
All
Now deal damage. Oh, did you target? Did you target the same one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do your damage. Your damage with other raiders.
Oh, the
Wild
raise.
attack
I
that
forgot
man.
to roll.
Get the fuck
All
out
right,
of here.
let me
Are you
re-roll the damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, that
Let me
was
do
the
raise
normal.
damage. Let me
What
do
is
raise
even
damage.
happening here?
Oh my god. Oh, okay. That's
All right. Well, that's good news. You coming at this? You come up to hit him that first time and stagger the shit out of him. That's complete surprise. How are you dropping this one and preparing yourself for the oncoming onslaught?
yeah. I stab him right in the ribs, right underneath of the his lower left side, and as he slumps to the ground, I'm kind of holding him kind of as a shield in front of me.
Oh, nice. All right. Very nice. Please remember that. Axiom of the Flame.
Axiom of the Flame. All right. I'm going to activate Smite and then just run in there for the flame and attack one of these.
Is that 2 actions?
That would be 2. So I will get the negative, which I know doing 2 we're not huge fans of. But
Silence is broken.
To help
get
offset it, you could use wild attack too, but if that's
no,
it's more metagamey than I think your style.
yeah. Action set.
Oh man.
Bastard sword.
I just don't know what happens sometimes with this VTT. I can't believe it. Nice.
All right, so I'll get a +2, which will offset this initial attack. So that's good. And is this a evil creature?
They are, my God. They're not supernatural evil or like vile evil. They're just criminal pieces of shit. So for purposes of yes, let's say yes. Let's say these guys have done enough to they're for you, your souls are condemned to be devoured by the flame.
They're evil enough.
Fair. Yeah.
All right. We'll do let's see, multi-action, -2, set, roll.
Oh man.
I'm gonna Benny that.
All right, as is the way.
And that was a 10. I got robbed. How much time we got? I'm gonna Benny it one more time. I think I can do better.
That's right. Now's the time to burn bennies. Now's the time to burn bennies.
I can't do better.
Oh, that was almost a 9.
So I will stick with my initial
5. With a 5.
Yeah. So change it back to that. Let's do damage.
Hey, 1 second before you. Oops.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I should add
no, you're
6
good.
To that damage.
Well, yeah, because your smite. You didn't select your smite. Go ahead and reroll that damage. Just click it again.
So much damage.
There's a lot of damage. That's like
it's not letting me select anything different with my damage roll though. Because I should get a D6 also for the silver smite. Extra damage.
So much damage.
I turned it on.
All right. Well, if you turn it on, then I didn't see a D6.
I don't know. You targeted this cat right there.
Yes.
Right?
This one right here.
Outstanding.
The
you just
properties are on. The smite is on for DC. It gives you a 6 already right there in the item properties.
All right, then I guess it is working. It is working. It is working. Cool.
Yeah, you just suck at rolls. Yeah, you just come screaming in for the flame and bury your blade through this thing as you're moving from this creature to the next because you're a warrior, so you're alert. You realize you're dropping this one, and he is going to die by your hand. And then how are you moving from him and readying yourself for the other one that's coming?
I try to get just turned to where I have my blade out and ready for them to charge, assuming they're going to attack the biggest threat. And I would assume that is me because that's just how I feel about myself. So turn, get ready, sword out, ready to take the oncoming attack.
All right, outstanding. Vane.
All right. I saw those drop, but the only other one that I can see is this one at the end of the hallway, obviously. So
yeah.
I'm gonna.
But you know the voices are coming, and you hear them kind of scrambling, and everyone's that high alert status has been raised.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start coming in. There's 3. I get stuck behind Axiom as usual.
I'm big. I'm sorry. I take
big
a
asses
whole
in the way.
hallway.
All right. And then as I'm kind of rushing in, get stuck behind Axiom, I'm just going to fucking javelin throw my spear at this guy at the end of the hallway.
Oh, nice. Go for it.
Don't critical fail. Stab me in the back, please.
Would he be the measurements, goofy right now? Is he at? I'll let you choose if he's at 3 or outside of 3.
Fuck if I know. Just put it at short range. I don't really care. Just target it.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm just gonna do the one action.
Look at you. You've learned. We've grown.
I want to do more, but I'm trying to be quiet in this, so I'm not gonna call upon any other factors.
To be fair, I only did multi because I knew if I hit my smite, it would offset the -2. So.
That's all right. I think we have a solution to all this. So.
Oh, wait a minute. I could just no, fuck that. I got limited free actions. I'm gonna activate smite for free.
Oh, nice.
Lucky son of a gun.
Because I'm smart. Smite weapons.
Yeah, remember to select your weapon.
Spear thrown.
Nice.
It's just a normal one. Apply effects. Got that. And then roll my athletics. I'll Benny that. Everybody else is using their bennies, so why not? Like the
Nice.
raise.
All the other kids are using theirs.
Yeah. Oh, darn.
Damn.
One more. I want to hit hard. No, that's just gonna be a
So
regular
close.
hit. So
Just a
sad.
regular- Plain Jane. All right.
Plain
Is it?
Jane.
It's not. Why is it not coming up as an attack for you?
Why didn't it? Oh, I know why.
You didn't click the spear.
I clicked athletics rather
clicked
than the
athletics,
actual
yeah.
spear.
Yeah, you
Yep.
gotta click that.
I'll just
button.
roll the damage for the spear thrown.
Yeah, it's fine.
That
Shit.
should
Are you good with that?
Might no. I want to
No?
kill this guy. I want to spear him into the wall.
It has
behind
smite
him.
modifiers turned on. So yeah.
Ah, God.
Here we go. What are we doing? Oh my God, Ben, spend those
Yeah.
bennies.
Ah,
There.
Oh, spend those bennies. I love it. I know what's coming.
There you go.
There.
All right,
There you go.
outstanding. Spear flies out of your hand, goes whipping past Axiom. You are removing this enemy from the battlefield. In what manner do you do it, and how does that calculate you losing grip of your spear for the meantime until you can get to it?
Yeah, so I just let it fly. There's this trail of lightning sparks that fly behind it as I smite this guy. It pushes him back 80s action movie style. And it pins him
Nice.
into that wall with that spear, just kind of creating now an impediment of movement that you have to duck underneath
Nice.
to get through that doorway. And then I rip out my rapier, ready to engage anything that could come through that doorway.
I turn to him and say, "You're all show, no power."
He just pinned a dude to the wall.
I point to the guy against the wall.
As
Yeah,
I
and
look
then
at my dude
down,
who's basically
and then I-
split in half.
I look down at the mess that's on the floor, and then I go, you're right, and I will be right behind you.
Jesus Christ. I'm burning a couple of bennies on here. Kaz, you're doing your thing and you're moving up. Behind you in that room that's just to the south, there's a presence. Something in that room has a sickness about it. And as this, it's like a wave of nausea is starting to take hold in the pit of your stomach. It is, and it's so bad, it has drowned out the feces, it has drowned out the blood, it has drowned out the urine. And before we move on, the last thing that you really intensely feel is your arm begins to sear with pain, and those gold runes are starting to tremble and quiver across your flesh, and they are moving from that soft gold, and it's like an angry orange moving into a fiery red. And which ding dong is this? We're gonna go with moron here. I don't know who's dead because it's, you know what, dead. No, not that one.
Yay,
I
they died.
guess right. I was like, oh, this idiot's going to try something slick. Hold on one second. And
in the same room,
Pulls the spear out of his friend. Ha ha! Now I have a spear.
you
Oh my God.
know how
We
I
mentioned
think,
flicker
and
on
I
Kasimir
enjoy
anyway,
that.
triggering.
At least
Yes.
it's not the monster that Erudai came up with on the last stream, but I was thinking exactly what you did.
Oh!
Oh yeah, thank
So
you.
this he turns the corner, and yeah, he makes this. He goes. He sees the spear, sees you, does this slide, reaches up and goes to grab that spear, and goes to yank it, and just arms go perfectly stiff, and you hear both shoulders. Ashen, you hear both shoulders snap as they become dislocated from that maneuver, and basically
That's
just
light, man.
laying here, just prone. Oh, and writhing in pain. Oh my
House
God.
Orient doesn't even need to touch you to affect
Fair
Just say,
enough.
just look away. Let's give him a moment.
Okay.
Give him a minute. Give him a
That
minute.
was impressive. How did you do that?
Fair enough. Gonna move up and
I'm a creature of
move.
prophecy.
Move up.
Respect.
Man, I'm gonna go crazy pants on this. I'm gonna have this one throw a fucking knife
Ooh.
at Axiom. Or sorry, whatever his
Wait.
nuts is. Ash. He
Axiom.
can see you. No,
That
not
one's
Axiom.
that one's gonna hit.
Ash.
Ash, yeah. I was like, damn. Oh, you're fine. Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the world's greatest knife thrower. Gypsy blood.
Fifth. Oh, all right. Well,
All right. Oh.
I'll take that.
Do I Benny this? Yes. Yes, I got Benny. We got time. Oh, I'm so glad I Benny. Oh, no.
Goodness.
Oh, nose. The nose. It's kind of. There it goes. Impending danger. Would you like to make the vigor roll? And
Yes, I would like to. Oh, yes.
Good roll.
nice. How come it doesn't show up in the chat for you? Or did it show up in the chat for you? The Benny, the button to click it. I didn't see. Okay.
I showed up. Yeah.
Oh, did it show? Okay, awesome.
I clicked it really
Outstanding.
fast.
Success of the race. That knife blade comes, and it comes coming in. You manage to get your blade up and deflect, and just and part of it comes across your eyes, and so there's some shards that fly off of the blade itself as it meets that your psychic weapon, and
Right, I
they
had the
cut
body,
across your
remember?
eyes and nose. Yes, you just
Yeah, it's
through
holding the
that
body
body
in
and
front
the
of me,
blade
so it
just
just chunks right in the body. In the dead
nice.
body.
Done. Mother of God. I got to clear this chat out. Don't worry, Axiom. I haven't forgotten about your earlier critical failure.
I know you haven't.
I was
I
going
was
to
not
remind
that
you
lucky.
guys.
No. I need to remove people. Well, I'll leave the bodies up. Oh, Red Joker and Kaz.
Yeah, look at this
Joker.
Good job.
Oh,
Benny's
man.
for everybody.
All right.
Nice. Ash, are you good with your initiative?
Well, it's my one. I only have one Benny, so I'll just stay here. Yeah.
You just stay there? Okay.
Yeah.
Vane, are you happy with your initiative?
I will totally take another one.
I got you. 7 of hearts.
Well, it's better enough. That's good.
Better enough. Axiom, I assume you're fine.
I'm fine.
Of hearts.
All right.
Don't think I'm going to beat a king.
Much like myself, it is of hearts.
Of hearts. That one's dead. That one's dead. Kaz, you go first. I don't know why this is doing this. Kaz, you go for
It's
it.
doing magical stuff.
My
Well,
life. Whatever.
his arm is on fire, basically.
Yes.
And his warhammers in the other hand, he's looking at that room. And
Okay.
he says in giantish, "What the hell are you?" And he hears the combat in the background, but it's kind of
Yep.
all fading away. And he's
Yeah.
going to start stepping this direction towards it, like holding his arm up, just like completely confused and like, "Oh, I have to see what this is."
Sure. Down here to the south, there's a box, and it's a little bit bigger than the image itself shows, but it's a massive carved rectangle. Probably, if you're eyeing it with your dwarven eyes, it is this perfect rectangle. It looks perfectly etched, perfectly carved, smooth on all angles, and there are a series of bands that wrap around it. At least they did. The bands, there are 3 of them that wrap around it horizontally. Those all 3 have been cut, and the runes around there, you can see where they have faded out, but they're still etched into that metal banding. And
Mhm.
each one of the band connections on the ground, there is evidence of a dragon shard that was holding the metal bindings together. You say what you say in your head in very old dwarven dialect. Yeah, I am the inevitable.
Is this the same voice I heard before? With purple
It's
eyes?
close. It is very
okay.
close to
Thanos.
that.
That could be
Yes,
a
it
good
is
thing.
very close to that.
And, well,
Inevitability
he
in itself is not bad.
definitely can't help himself because this thing is a thing of, well, wonderful craftsmanship. He is actually going to move as close as possible. He's like, with that hand out, kind of holding his hand out towards it. I don't know if he has enough time to get to it and actually touch it.
Yeah,
but
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
You can touch it, you can
Oh.
open it, you can do all the things.
He
You got a
is.
Joker.
He's because he can't help himself. This is something ancient and masterful and amazing, and this is what it's meant to be.
It's so pretty.
Outstanding.
Just
The lid itself
raise
can
it with
slide.
that.
The lid itself will slide off if you want to move that lid.
Yeah, he'll slide it off with his
Okay.
left hand
It's
specifically.
Yeah, you have that. You have the hand out. As soon as your hand touches it, the bands begin to quiver. The actual stonework of this box begins to tremble, and it slowly starts to crumble. And as it crumbles, it's you realize it's made of some sort of basalt material, and it begins fading away and just crumbling inward. The box itself remains mostly intact, but again, you're looking at a rectangle. It's about the size of a dwarf, or a folk of about your dimensions. As it crumbles down, inside there is it looks like a hobgoblin, but it's been badly either lashed or tortured. Its face is almost peeled completely off. Its arms are wrapped around itself, in that sort of, the old tales of the vampires that the stupid Arani elves like to tell people about their ancient ancestors. It has that, and underneath it, you see it begins to writhe. The whole body begins to move, and then you realize that it's not the body that's being moved, but it's inside of its skin, and the skin begins to crawl and to roll ever so slightly, and then it's starting to split open, and there's a burst of energy. Your arm lights up. You feel there's a shield. Something comes between you and it, intercedes, pushes you back ever so slightly, and you realize it's a physical force, but it's a force that's drawing on you. It's pushing on your brain. There's an anger and a hatred. This hobgoblin rises up to full height. This thing stands an easy 7 feet tall. It's like Axiom's height, but narrow, and its clothing is all but rotted away. I'm trying to find this.
What you do?
And as it rises up, it reaches up with its hands and it simply takes a hold of its face and pulls back as its skin splits and peels away from its body. And there is a massive anthropomorphic roach-like creature that its arms begin to unfold, all of them. 4 of them come out, 2 of them lock down and split out. The rest of the corpse begins to fall away around it. And its antennae start moving towards you, and they come close to your face and begin to roll back as it's feeling where that energy barrier is that was put up. And it simply says, "We have awakened, and we're going to call it there."
He's got full Men in Black.
He's just getting ready to do the Warhammer up, and the Count Rugen run away.
Da, da, da.
Well, that's not where I expected that box to go.
Ha-ha!
I thought it was just a bomb and we were all gonna die right here.
You opened a primitive roach motel and let them out.
Yeah, there's classic creatures in EBERRON that are very, very exciting and very seldom used for some weird reason. Sadly.
Oh God.
But a good
Should have a
time.
German accent, be a German cockroach.
It's
Unkillable.
stupid. Oh my God! Why hasn't the stupid? Oh, I never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm like, why hasn't it changed? Why hasn't it changed? It's changed. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I always have to cut it on a cliffhanger, and this is the perfect moment for the cliffhanger. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm sorry for the technical mishaps. I'm going to rip VTT off my system at this point. I'm just fucking frustrated. Oh, however, I very much appreciate your interaction. Yes, I saw the chat. Sorry I can't get to it. Yes, I am a total mean girl. And it just is what it is. And I will get the camera fixed in some way, shape, or form as soon as I figure out where to put it. Because I'm standing up now. So next Sunday, we're definitely not going to be on stream. We will join you again the Sunday after that, coming back in full force and ready to face. So you unfortunately have a cliffhanger with a giant cockroach monster that's about to try to devour the Dwarven Artificer, and you got to wait 2 weeks to get it done. But sorry, that's just how it is. So maybe we'll get some fun fan art about cockroach monsters trying to eat a dwarf. Who knows? Again, thanks very much. I'm not going to take much more time. We'll go around robin. We left. I think we ended with Rhythm in the intros. So Rhythm, what do you got going on, man?
Sure. Well, we'll start obviously with the usuals. Thank you very much, Rory the Romulan, for your contribution to Frost's spending of different bennies today. We really appreciate all the support that you guys send in to this channel. It means a lot to us just to know that you support us and like what we're doing. It means a lot to Moonskull as well for everything that you do. If you're interested, you can find me on Start Playing. I run games over there. If you want to play with me, that'd be fun. You can follow me on X. I don't do much there, but every once in a while I throw a little short story or something like that in there. And then you can join, if you're liking what happens here on Moonskull, tomorrow you can join us for Masks of where Moss is going to once again try to kill people, and they're going to do something that makes his life miserable, as usual. Frost can tell you that. And then
Much more enjoyable, and
yeah,
we have witnesses to Scott's attempts to carnage us and just draw us in and
it's such a fucking
take us out.
mod. It's crazy.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, I'm also on Start Playing, and looking forward to seeing what the new things Scott has up his sleeve, what surprises may be coming in the future.
Mega.
Hey, Mega Reacts here. You can obviously find me on YouTube, Patreon, TikTok, Mega Reacts. So check me out there. Also on Fridays, running Miami by Night on the, the Savage Talk channel on YouTube, and Kick. This Friday will be our second Friday the 13th game. I'm throwing every horror icon I can into this game, and I expect one or more players to not survive the night, and
Players
we might have new character creation going on. Do what?
Players not to survive. Characters will be
I'm-
fine.
Yeah,
Players
yeah,
are
no.
not going to be good.
Characters will not survive, and players because they might lose their shit and quit. So we'll see what
There you
happens.
go.
But
Yeah.
having a lot of fun here. And thanks for all the support, everyone. And I'll throw it to Frost.
Well, hello. Thank you again for the support, people. And you can find me all over on Moonskull, and you can find me all over the damn place. You can find me over on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. And yeah, you can find me on my links as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of horrific things this cockroach tries to do to me. It's going to be great. Or not. I don't know.
Good
But the
times.
good thing is I got perfectly seasoned before I cockroach by coming up the way I did through the tunnels. So the cockroach is like,
Oh, man.
you smell so good.
Gourmet dwarf.
You got to hug you and
Exactly.
take you back to his clan
Just right. Just make you one of them.
and marry you.
Yeah. One of
Don't
us.
beat
One of
me,
us.
kill me. Something else. No, do your worst.
Oh man, yeah. I guess in 2 weeks is MegaCon, but I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't run a live game during MegaCon. It's not like I don't know. Well, I guess I'll have to get that. Kusanth will know more than I, and Erudite will know more than I. I would not want to wait 3 weeks. That would be whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll let everyone know. Keep watching the general chat and the announcements and the EBERRON cast and all that jazz. And with that, I'm going to transition us to the Moonskull end. Thank you again, chat. It's always entertaining, and we out.